Welcome back, folks, to day 3 at Creative Coffee Week. For those of you watching at home and you've been watching our interactive home demos with the Breville Barista Touch, today we're getting creative, and I'm really excited because we've got some really creative products here. The Breville Barista Touch is available from at home. It's $19,999, and it's a really, really amazing espresso machine, but it can do a lot more, which we'll see today. So, what Mel's going to make is an Oat Red Latte, followed by a spiced chai latte, oat spiced chai latte, and last but not least, a Matcha Cortado using oat milk. So very healthy, very different, very creative, and we're going to use the functionality of the Breville Barista Touch to show you exactly how to do that. So, do you want to grab the portafilter out and...
It's very weird to be making it sitting down. So we're trying it out.
Now, in the cafe environment, we didn't tamp this. Is that correct? So there's no tamping involved.
Correct.
So we don't need to use the tamper. Conveniently slips straight back into its little magnetic placeholder on this nifty machine. And one of the things that we keep reiterating about the Breville Barista Touch is just how easy it is to use, and you don't need anything else. You don't need to buy a grinder. Grinder's over here. You don't need to buy a tamper. Tamper lives in the machine. The steam wand is incredibly intuitive, and the brew unit is all operated by the touch screen over here. All right, so Mel's pressing the espresso function. And brew. All right. So the nice thing about the Breville Barista Touch is it's hugely intuitive. So there's basically three parts to any beverage. There's the grinding, the brewing, and the milk frothing if it's a milk-based beverage. So in this case, we don't need to grind because the red espresso products are already made for your portafilter. So the red espresso sits in your portafilter, and as you can see, it's extracting into the cup now. So we're using the preset espresso parameters.
But I've decided to stop it at 25 because that's enough red espresso in the cup.
So look at that beautiful, rich, red espresso. Now we're going to steam the milk using the Alpro.
That is the joy of it, yes.
The gluten-free oat from Alpro. The really nice thing about the steam wand is that you can use it either in the manual position or in the automatic position.
Can I do automatic, please?
Certainly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to hot milk, and we're going to choose the hot milk function.
Yes.
How much froth should we have? It's on 4 now. We can pump it up to...
It's a latte, so give it some froth.
Give it some froth. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's go up to 7 and hit the button. Okay, so our target temperature here is 65 degrees, so it's not going to burn your tongue. You can drink it immediately, which is the way that baristas like to serve milk-based beverages in the cafe. You don't want it to be too hot and burn your tongue, and you don't want it to be cold, obviously. The nice thing about this, if you're at home, you don't need to go on a barista training course. You don't really need to know anything because the technology and the touch screen just talks you through it. So for those of you folks watching at home and you're looking to buy an espresso machine for home, it's not going to break the bank, very easy to use. You don't need to go on a barista training course. This is ideal. So it's busy frothing the milk at the moment. It's got a little heat sensor.
Yeah.
Did you put in too much milk, Mel?
No, I didn't.
Just checking. That was a test.
Oat milk, so it's slightly different.
So yeah, we haven't used oat milk yet on this machine. We've used dairy. And inside the jug, there's actually a little indented line that says fill to here. So it's quite nice in that also, again, like you don't have to go on a barista training course. You just fill up to the mark that it tells you to fill up to, and it steams it automatically. So as you can see on the little dial, it tells us it's reached 50 degrees, 55. And as soon as Mel took it off the sensor, it actually said, please place the jug back on the sensor. So very intuitive in terms of if it knows that you're not following the steps correctly or you've done something wrong or something slipped off, then it'll prompt you to do the right thing. Okay, we've hit our target temperature. We've hit our very frothy number 7. We may have to dial it down for the next one. And now Mel's going to pour a 10-tiered tulip. I'm kidding.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You may notice as well that as soon as you put the steam one down into the down position, it does an auto purge. That just basically means it's flushing anything in that steam one that could be left over. We don't want any bacteria forming in there. So very nice that it does an auto purge.
So we've learned a lesson about how frothy number 7 is. It's very frothy.
Very frothy.
which means no latte art, but it will be creamy and delicious. Oh la.
Beautiful. Nicely done. Perfect.
Old school red cappuccino.
An old school red cappuccino. So you get that beautiful rooibos taste first thing. Yeah, go for it.
It's really nice with those.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Right, next up we're going to make a spiced chai latte.
Alrighty. Bring me my cup.
All right, the spiced chai from Red Espresso is a really delicious premium chai, pre-made, and it's vegan friendly, which is very important for, and also obviously caffeine free. So really nice in the afternoons. If you've had a couple of coffees in the morning, you just want to chill out, and you don't want to get the shakes, but you still want something delicious, rich, comforting. We really love this spiced chai product, and I'm excited to see how it goes with the oat milk.
How do I get to hot water, Evans?
All right, so you go back, just press the home button there.
Yeah.
And
I need a little bit of hot water to do my mix, you know.
you do. I would say we extract without the unit in, but it may prompt us to put it back in.
Okay.
Let's try.
We are learning the machine.
So here we go.
Okay, great.
Okay, that's interesting. So that's the first time that we've done something which is kind of not the way it's designed to do it, but it didn't prompt us to put it in. But that's quite useful to know if we need hot water. I suppose we could have used the steam wand as well. It just would have been in a steam form, so a bit more dry, not as much moisture as we would have wanted. So basically, you take the spiced chai base, mix it with a little bit of water, make a paste in the bottom of your latte cup, and then steam the oat milk and pour away.
Okay, we're going to try a different setting on the milk though.
Okay, are you happy with 4?
Yeah, I think 4 will be good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good.
It does. I can smell it from here. It's amazing. All right.
Yeah?
Here we go. Are you going to go manual?
Oh.
No. Let's go automatic.
No, I want to try manual actually with the oat.
Okay. So all you have to do is, as soon as you lift the steam wand up into the up position,
Okay,
go.
great. It's going, yeah. Cool. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a swirl going on here, which was good. It's also a bit frothy, no worries. Making coffee sitting down is not for sissies.
You're doing great.
I mean, normally, you know, you put your whole body into making the coffee, steaming the milk. Okay, stop. Thank you. Assist from Evans. No, I mean, the Breville steams much better than me.
For the Matcha Cortado, we'll have to go manual again.
We'll have to go manual. Here, please, may you put this in the cup over there? All right.
Okay, pour for your adoring fans, Mel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it smells so good though.
It does smell so good, and I've not got enough milk.
Underpoured it. That's
I know.
okay. Just get a more intense flavor.
Oh my gosh, it tastes so good though. And for a cold day, it's brilliant.
If it wasn't COVID, I'd steal that out of your hands and have a sip myself.
Well, you can't, it's mine.
Okay, we have one more to go. The last product we're going to do is the Matcha Cortado.
Okay. I've never made this before. We're going to learn together. Okay, so it's 1 heaped teaspoon and 30 mils hot water, and a dairy alternative. So here we go. Wow. You're giving me a smaller cup. Ooh, my skills. My skills. Do I have another teaspoon? Let's give it a rinse. Okay, so hot water.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you see it comes out the back.
There we go.
That's the hot water. Okay.
That's the hot water function. We
All
found
right,
it.
Great.
Good job.
I need the spoon.
Oh, you do? Of course you do.
Yes, I need the spoon, Evans. Thank you. All right. 1 teaspoon. So this is a bit of a big spoon, but we will do half. It's going to be an intense Macho Cortado. Going to put my hot water in. Alrighty, making my espresso with my matcha. Okay, stop please. Okay, I have never actually tasted this one, and I'm nervous and excited. So we shall see.
What are you thinking with the milk for this next one? More froth?
No, we're going to attempt number 4, which is what it was set on originally, and the machine is going to do it. Rebel's going to do it.
Oh, okay, yes, we're going automatic. All right.
Okay. I'm in 65 degrees for froth. Let's ride. Okay, so what does this smell like to you?
Smells very herby, very earthy. I imagine it's going to be refreshing and delicious.
It reminds me of seaweed. Swimming through the ocean.
So Breville have got 3 different espresso machines from at home. The Breville Barista Touch is the top of the range, 19,999. The Breville Barista Express is one tier down. It's 9,999 from at home. It doesn't have the touch screen functionality, but you make coffee just the way that you normally would manually. And then the last one is the entry level one, which doesn't have it doesn't have as much functionality, and the brew unit is not as robust. But very nice entry level machines for the domestic situation, and you can go and check them all out at home.
Okay, this froth looks much more micro textured, so maybe I'll be able to get some latte out with this one.
This is the one. I believe in you. Okay, so getting close to our target temperature. You can actually see it tells us on the screen. It's at 60 degrees now. It's slowing down as it hits 65.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll give it a little wipe, and it'll do a little auto purge as we pop it down.
Oh, oat milk. It's a lot of smashing. No. Come on, come on.
Can I have this one?
No. Yes, of course you can. I'm sorry, I didn't get any latte out.
Okay, so
I
this
used
is
up all my skills last night.
the matcha, the oat matcha latte. Here we go. Well, the milk temperature is perfect. It's got a beautiful silky texture, really delicious and refreshing. I like that one. That's a go-to.
Yeah, the chai is amazing, and the red latte is always a winner. They also have some other incredible flavors: beetroot latte, golden latte, and you can see how easy they are to make. It's yeah, very cool.
Well, I had a lot of fun being creative with these products today.
Absolutely.
And obviously, there's lots of there's so many different recipes that you can make. There's all of the soy range from El Pro. There's the oat. There's the almond. And I mean, the possibilities are endless here. So
yeah, and I think it's it's the afternoon now, and I don't feel like any more caffeine at Creative Coffee Week because we have had so much. So it's great to have something that is healthy and gives me a boost, but that's not actually caffeinated. So yeah, great stuff.